Today, we're going to be looking at Transformers, Earthrise, War for Cybertron Trilogy, Leader Class, Optimus Prime. And here he is, and it's in his truck mode with his cool little trailer and all that. It rolls like truck should, but we should look at the packaging first, right? So this is you have the little Earthrise War for Cybertron type of thing going on right there. His little picture, which I think this is a pretty cool picture. His product shots, all the things you can do, the power of the Matrix and stuff, repair station, the top of the box, a cool little Earthrise little poster thing. Transformers Earthrise. Front of the box, back of the box. That's enough for the box. Now we have, it looks so weird without that box. I have to put that back. But we have, let me just set this down. We have the toy, right? And before we look into the Optimus Prime himself, we're just gonna put that aside there. Let's take a look at his trailer. So this thing, I think, is a pretty cool thing. Back here, it has this, you can just fold this up, its little legs, and it just stands perfectly. It has a very nice paint job right here. Just focus on all that. It's not focusing. Oh god. So we have this Autobot logo, the stripes, the back. It's basically G1 Optimus Prime Leader. This nice little molded like texture. But if we look through the back, there's actually two ways of opening this thing. You can pop it up like that. I've never seen it like this. Or you can just take these apart. And this, I believe, I think, in my opinion, is pretty cool. Because, wait, this goes down all the way. So, it goes like this, and you can basically store, like, the Earthrise figures. It can only fit Cliff Jumper, which I do not have. But I heard from another person's review. I don't remember who exactly. But, they said that only Cliff Jumper can fit in here, like, nice and snug. I think Prowl can too. I'm not sure. But let's take a look at the thing, right? So we have this nice molded detail. Lots of slots to fit, like, lots of weapons. If we flip it around, we have this thing right here. I'll get to that in a second. His gun. Some more really nice molded detail. And you see this thing right here, like the little bridge. You can basically just pull this out like that, and this just basically becomes a shield. So when you have the toy, you can see, oh god, you can see that there's one peg right here, two pegs right there, one back there, one right here. This thing is basically covered in pegs. So you have, slots. So you have an option of putting the shield, right? Which is pretty cool. Then, we're going to just look at his accessories for a little bit. Now we have his cannon/rifle thing. It's basically his G1 rifle. There's nothing much to say about it. It has some detail. I'm not sure if you can see it correctly. Yeah, it has detail in here too. It's very hard to see. It also folds to help with storage, but I never get it to fit in the trailer, so like that never works out for me. So I just keep it this way, unfolded. That's basically all. Okay, for the rifle, again, you have this little tab right here to fit like into this slot, You can choose it like this, or this slot, the big one, gets fit right here, but it gets very tightly secured, so you have to be very careful when you're doing it. And it fits right here, which I like to keep it like this, like so. And now he's like kind of decked out. Another really cool thing about his trailer is that you see this little repair station looking thingy. It's pretty cool, but it opens up like this to basically, like, let me get a close-up shot of this. Wait, give me a second. Put the legs in. Okay, watch. So basically, this is the little thing, and if you look right here, you can just plug this out. Oh god, my finger's covering the camera. Okay, you can basically just plug this out. It has two little holes right here, and these two holes that just fit. And basically, you see this tab right here, and you see this peg right here. In robot mode, it's just supposed to fit very nicely and snugly. But in vehicle mode, I like to keep it where on the bed of the car, like so. He's just chilling there like that. Yeah, so basically to get down into transformation, it's actually, before we get down into transformation, here's just a quick comparison with him and Studio Series 49 Bumblebee Transformers, the first movie, right? As you can see, the sizes are like, it's a world different. And one thing to note, that Bumblebee fits in his trailer very nicely. This Bumblebee fits very nicely with, you can have like two small guns right here and right here, and he will fit very nicely in there. Why is he floating? That's why. So yeah. We have him to my other Bumblebee, B127, which is like very small compared to this Bumblebee. But this is not a Bumblebee review. This is an Optimus Prime review. But you can see that this one is a lot taller, I guess. In robot mode, this is taller than this one. And also, you will be noticing I will use this one more in my stop motion because my this one kind of got a problem. Kind of broke. It's not secure anymore, so I don't really use them anymore. But just for quick comparison, here we have them with here. And you have to have the trailer completely empty, and he needs to go on like a specific way. So if you have these two figures, oh god, oh no. If you have these two figures, you have to put it in like so. Like, just like that right here. And just because I have him in his jet mode, we have Starscream. I forgot his number. Actually, I didn't even know his number. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Starscream. This is my newer toy, but yeah, that's basically, he's really big, and that's basically it. Now to get down into transforming this thing, actually before we do that, one more little surprise thing. Oh shoot, where's his matrix? Here it is. That never happened. You can open up his chest to reveal the matrix of leadership, right? Because fling it. Because you kind of need this thing, and this thing is an accessory. They didn't have to do this, but they did, in which I think that's pretty cool. And let's just have a quick recap of all of his accessories, okay? So let me just set them up. Give me a second. Oh shoot, the This thing moves around a lot. Like, I lost the Matrix way too many times to count. But I always find it because, well, I don't know why. It's easy to find, I guess. Can you make a toy that's easy to find? That's a question. So, camera. These are all of his accessories that he comes with. Okay, now, for real now. Before anything else pops into my brain, we just close these back up. So, nice and so, they just fit into place. Now, these things I do have a problem with. These do not lock in correctly. They just kind of fit back in. And that's kind of triggering. And I do not like that. It's not triggering, it's just... I'm very passive about it, but some people do not like it. But, yeah. That's one of my complaints. To transform it, though, it's actually pretty simple. You take this, open up this door, like that, and you open this thing up, like so, right? You take his arm, extend it out fully, and right here, you should see this tab. Open that up, his arm, and it just flips out easily. Same thing for the other side. Flips out super easy. Then you just turn on to the back. Flip them over right here. Open that up. After that, just open this up. Extend that out. Fix his head. Pop it out. Now his head's popping out. Take his doors, fold them back in. And this just goes like that, snap, and boom. Turn back around. Plug that into place. Okay. My hand budged the camera. Pop these back into place. Take the body, turn it around, make him stand. His legs, just do this. Unseparate them. Wow, this is a tall figure. Give me a second, people. Need to add more things to make my thing taller. Okay. I know what I said right now absolutely makes no sense, but bear with me here for a sec. Because I'm supposed to be getting a tripod today, and it's supposed to arrive later on today. And right now I'm using a makeshift tripod. But yeah. So now you have him fully standing. Turn to the back. One more thing to note. If you do not like this thing, this is fully detachable to make him look like a Prime, like this, right? But I actually personally really like this, so I'm gonna keep this. So if you are one of the people that really like this, if you like this, just flip it up like this, fold it in, and there you have it. His legs, they do this. They can go like this for posing. And I think that's pretty cool. And he has a lot of articulation. So, as you can see, his body turns up to here. This thing is stopping it right here. He has knee joints. He can do this. He can even do this. And it does go 360 degrees. He can do this and this. All that stuff. Same thing for the other arms and legs. His head is on a ball joint, so it does move around. One of my problems with the one I have is that when you turn his head right, it becomes very loose. And that's basically like the only problems. If I were to give this a rating from 9 to 10, I would name it, from 1 to 10, I would rate it about 8.5 or maybe a 9. Because this is a really nice and solid figure. Another problem I have is that when he's transforming, his paint gets scuffed from his ear thingies, but that's fixable. Now, if you turn onto the back, I did mention earlier that this. Give me a sec, my neck. Let me get my pillow. That this right here tabs into there. So let me show you how it looks like that. You just pop that in there. Oh wow, he got real tall. Okay, one moment, please. I need more magnets, people. Substitute. What can I use? So I can just make this taller and just hold it like so. Yeah. Okay, so you basically get the idea, right? It looks like this. This is fully extended, and I've got to say, it looks super cool, really cool. And now that we have it back, no more. Let's put his matrix back in. Basically, how I do it is I just stick my thumb in here, pop those back out, take the matrix, and I do note that his hands, it's kind of hard to hold the matrix. I've tried, but I can't get it to do. If you notice, his hands, they can go like this. Right, so that's pretty cool. So he's pretty compatible with just about any weapon that I have, except for the smaller ones. But since the tabs on his arms, that helps a lot. So yeah. Oh, I should have just backed up the toy. Here, let me show you one more time, but better. Here, his little thing is on his back. That's pretty much it. It does move and stuff. His gun is just a very nice fit. It just slide it in there, and it just stays there. It just stays there like that. His shield, like I've showed you. Oh. It just pops in like that. And now we're gonna put this thing on him like so. And now there we have it. Fully decked out. Wait, let me read Leader Class, Rise of Cybertron Optimus Prime. The reason I didn't include how you transform it into a vehicle mode is because of these. If you buy this toy brand new, you will get a set of instructions to tell you how to transform the toy. If you guys don't have it, I'll just quickly show you the instructions. They're not that hard to follow. Actually, now looking back at it, they're extremely hard to follow, so just search them up on Google. I'll probably find something and I'll try to link it. How do I fold this? 1 minute, technical difficulties. This is a big piece of paper. Yeah, so that's pretty much. Yeah, so the trailer looks very naked right now. It looks very naked. I am not used to this. So yeah, another size comparison. I another size comparison, if we were to bring Megatron, he is a lot bigger and chunkier than Optimus, but yeah, so you can see the difference. And if you would give me 1 second to transform Starscream, we can also see the difference there. Yeah, so with Starscream transformed, it's kind of hard to tell, but with Optimus with all his gear and everything and his little thing that's sticking out, but Starscream is taller than Optimus Prime. And this is actually a Studio Series. I do not own a Studio Series Prime. And here we go. This is another like Megatron right here. So yeah, and then we have the little bumblebees, which I'm only going to be transforming this one, so give me 1 minute. So here they are, all side by side. And as you can see, my light's way too bright. And as you can see, Bumblebee is the shortest, followed by Optimus Prime, followed by Starscream, aka Dorito Man or Monkey Man, and then Megatron. The reason I did not transform my B-127 is because I do not like transforming this thing. This thing, the legs are not fun to transform. This is the type of transformation that you like. And then there's a type of transformation that kind of like just is like you have to transform it because you have no choice but to. And there goes my thing. Well, I believe that is everything for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that other junk. And yeah, I'll see you in the next stop motion.